Hello, I'm Bill Peterson, Minnesota probate attorney. When a loved one dies, the shock and anxiety can paralyze a family. Often things which should be done right away are ignored while the family is coping with its grief. However, preventative steps can be taken now to avoid later regret. Here are steps 1 through 5 of our 10-step series. Step number 1, make the home secure. After a loved one dies, sometimes relatives, neighbors, or frankly even criminals can enter the home and remove valuable possessions or papers. It's a good idea to stop people from coming and going in the house. For this purpose, it may be wise to change the locks on the doors because there may be a number of keys that have been floating around, sometimes for years. Relatives, neighbors, or friends may have a key and gain unwanted access to the home. Now, some families will even take video recordings of the home's contents. In most cases, it's not a good idea to have a family member move in who hasn't lived there previously. If you want to have someone move in, then that's a good discussion item for the family council, which we'll discuss next. And that is step number 2, conduct a family council meeting. If an executor or lead family member was chosen by the decedent, that person should call a family meeting. Now is the time that everyone should communicate and be reassured that everything will be handled properly and out in the open. All family members should be on the same page and hopefully trusting of what the family leader is planning to do for the benefit of everyone in the family. Step number 3, gather the decedent's important documents. Your loved one may have a file drawer of insurance documents, investment lists, a will, or other estate planning documents. Important papers can sometimes disappear. If there are death benefits or other things that need to be taken care of, it's always better to get those things done sooner rather than later. Step number 4, check for organ donor instructions. Many Minnesotans are organ donors. However, the organs may not be transplantable if too much time passes between the death of the donor and the organ removal. In many cases, this is 48 hours or less. If the decedent listed organ donation on his or her driver's license or in their healthcare directive, prompt action is necessary. Step number 5, contact the neighbors. People in the neighborhood are often helpful when a neighbor dies. They can keep an eye out for suspicious activity as well. However, they may not be aware that your loved one has died. Enlist their eyes, ears, and assistance at this time. In the next video, I will cover steps number 6 through 10 of this series. Remember, it's important that these steps be taken soon after your loved one passes. I'm Bill Peterson, Minnesota probate attorney. If your loved one has recently passed away, I can help. Call me toll-free from across Minnesota or across the country at 1-888-910-5297 for a free, no-obligation consultation. Thank you, and have a good day.